Alright, let's get started. So first you're going to want to apply a primer or concealer. I'm using Maybelline's concealer to apply to my eye. This will help brighten the lighter colors and keep them on longer. For this tutorial, I'm going to be using Studio Makeup's On The Go palette. I'm going to be using the beige color first to apply as a base to my eye using a small fluffy brush. This will prevent any creasing with the concealer and brighten the colors above it. For the transition colors, I'm using two medium browns, one more red than the other, and on the same brush I'm using before, I'm going to apply the colors into my crease using small circular brushing motions, leaning more up towards my brow bone. I'll do this until the colors look in sync with my eyelid. Before I start adding any colors, I'm going to spritz my packing brush until it's damp. And then I'm going to take some of the very light yellow of the same palette and gently pat it into my inner corner of my eye and a little bit onto the eyelid itself. With my brush still being damp, I'm going to place the light golden color onto the center of my lid. After patting it on, I'm going back and forth between applying the yellow and the gold back onto their specific areas, gently patting the clean brush over the section they meet to blend them nicely and smoothly. Next, I am using this beautiful copper color. Like the other two, I'm going to pat it into place at the very end of my eye where the gold meets non-color skin. Like before, I'm taking the gold and the copper color and placing them back into their spots while blending them together to give an ombre effect. After, I take a small fluffy brush to blend the copper into the crease and out towards the end of my eye in a smoky fashion. With lighter colors like these, it doesn't cause much of a smoky look, but instead makes your eye look bigger. To add a little bit more depth to the end of my eye, I'm using a dark brown with an angled brush and making a sideways V that follows the shape of my eye at the end. And then I will blend it out using a small circular motion, keeping the color mostly where I had placed it down, otherwise it would look mucky. I kind of still go down towards my eyelashes, but I don't go further into any of the other colors. To line my eyes, I'm using Maybelline's gel liner in Blackest Black. I am just lining the top and not adding a cat eye at the end. But you can do so if you want. The look looks great either way. If you have problems with lining your eyes like I do it in small sections. I usually start out either end of my eye and then move on to the opposite before filling them in between afterwards. I always found thin, bristled, angled brushes the easiest to apply my liner, even if it's liquid or pencil also. Going back to the copper's color, I'm going to apply it to my lower lid, starting off at the end of my eye and sweeping it to the middle with a clean angled brush. I'm doing the same thing with the gold, but keeping it at the center of my eye, blending it with the copper as I go. And then again with the yellow, but applying it to the tear duct of my eye and blending it with the gold. For the last color for the eyes, I'm using black to define half of my lower lid. I'm keeping it directly on the copper. This will give the black a copper undertone underneath the black line. You know what I'm saying? Like right underneath it, not actually underneath the black, but underneath the line itself. For mascara, I'm using Bobbi Brown's Smoky Mascara. For lashes, I think I'm using Salon Perfect's Wispies. I do not have the box anymore. The lipstick I use is Calvin Klein's Undressed. Unfortunately, my camera had stopped recording when I was applying it, so we're going to get straight into the eyeshadow applying. When I say eyeshadow applying, I mean we're going to make it metallic. So first you're going to grab the gold and you're going to apply it to the center of your lips. Then you're going to take the copper's color and apply it all around the gold, meaning by your corners and underneath it. Now with the yellow, just place it lightly over the gold. You're going to do the exact same thing to your upper lip as well. Alright guys, that's the end of this video. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial on how to use the Studio Makeup On The Go palette. It's pretty simple. The review on this palette and all the products within the BoxyCharm that this came with will be reviewed on and probably already done and put up before this video is. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this kind of caramel fall coloring that I've done with my eyes, and I hope it was easy to follow since it was simple and quick to do. So bye! Please subscribe, leave a like, and a comment below.